Oh, Liverpool, look at you, you're fucking beautiful! I thought I'd try an American-style opening. Didn't work, did it? Right, my name's Tom. I'll start off by giving you 3 facts about me. First one is, I'm exactly 6 Subway sandwiches tall. Yay. And my waist size is extra, extra large Papa John's pizza. And when I like to shower, when I shower, I don't like to shower. When I shower, I like to place the flannel on my belly here and pretend that I'm a rejected design from an adult reboot of the Teletubbies. Uh-oh! Right, that's all you need to know about me. Although I did used to work in a hospital. Yeah, that's right. Don't worry, I wasn't allowed near the ill people. Or the dead. I wasn't allowed near them either. They made me work in a laboratory in the basement where I tested anything infected that dropped out or fell off of people when they were ill. You know, like infected wee or poo or discharge. Oh, God. Ooh, so much fucking discharge. Jesus, wet. Just buckets and buckets of the stuff. Ooh, it used to smell so bad, it really did. Didn't taste much better either. It splashed in my mouth. I've had the tests. I'm fine. So I used to do all that. I used to test any of that. Anyone here ever had to give a sample to the doctors when they've been ill? A couple of you have. The rest of you will, because everything drops off in the end. So, if you ever have to give a sample to the doctors when you're ill, they give us a few notes to give us an idea of what's wrong with you, so we know how to test those samples. Now, in the time I worked in the laboratory, I worked with some amazing doctors. There's about 10. The rest of them are fucking idiots. And I'll prove this by reading you some of the stupid notes they used to send me with samples. So I've got a few notes to read out to you from samples here. I'll not tell you what the samples were. The first one that I wrote down, all it said on it was intermittent horse voice. Which that doctor had spelt H-O-R-S-E, right? How can I help you today, madam? Oh, doctor, I really don't feel very well. Can you tell me your symptoms? There's another one which just said, tonsils like pair of balls at back of throat. They're not supposed to be in there either, are they? Unless you're into teabagging, eh, mate? This one, 3 words, quite horrible. All it said on it was long-standing paraplegic. I mean, it's just kicking someone when they're permanently down, isn't it, that one? Right. This one's horrible, right? The patient is worried as their discharge is always damp, right? It's supposed to be fucking damp, it's discharge! I'd be more worried about it if it was dry and you just sat down and all of a sudden... you just let out a filthy cloud like you've got a vape stuck down your urethra. You could use it to your advantage though, couldn't you? I'm going down the club and I'm taking my own disco smoke. Yeah, dirty smoke. My favourite one, though, all it said on it was, the patient is an ex-heroin addict. When I was fully addicted, I used to have to go around all the nature reserves in the UK to get my fix, but luckily for me, herons are a non-migratory species, so I can get them all year round. Don't know why I always use that accent. It's not just the doctors that were idiots, the patients could be idiots too, and I'll prove this by concentrating on one particular type of sample, which is the stool sample. Now, if you've ever had to provide a stool sample, you'll have seen one of these. This is a standard NHS stool collection pot. Attached to the lid is a tiny spade. It's tiny for a reason. We do not need much of your soil. But that doesn't stop people from digging away and digging away and digging away and digging away until these pots are full, right? Sometimes they're so full, I think people would just screw them in. And the thing about ill poo is it creates a lot more gas than normal. And when gas hasn't got anywhere to go, these will fucking explode. Which is why I used to work with 2 people nicknamed Shitface. Now, once I had to provide a stool sample myself, I got a horrible microparasite in the gut, a thing called cryptosporidium. Sounds horrible, doesn't it? Also sounds like a Harry Potter spell. Cryptosporidium! And then you shit dark magic for 5 weeks. And there's nothing you can do about it either. There's no cure. There is literally no defence against the dark arse. Now, the best thing is that people would lose those pots, right? And rather than ask the doctor for another one, they'd just fucking improvise with something from home, right? And they'd always start with something they thought was sensible, like a paracetamol bottle, pop a little bit of poo in it and send it off to test. Then they'd move on to food containers. We had everything with a poo in it, pickle jar with a poo in it, little jam jar like you get in a hotel buffet breakfast, little poo in it. Takeaway box, big poo in it. Nutella jar! Genius! And then what they do is when you send a sample in, the doctors give you one of these bags, right? That's what the doctors write the notes on that I was talking about earlier. On the back it says biohazard, and there's a seal. So people just shit in the bag. And then they just smooth it flat. Post it through the lab letterbox. Test that fucker! No, I can't. I don't have a filing system for a flat bag of shit. Then someone wants shat in another little bag. A Lidl carrier bag! Fucking genius. Clean drop, no smear. Anonymous as well, no name on it. I couldn't fucking test that. What am I supposed to do with that? It's fucking ridiculous. Who's shitting in a bag? Turns out lots of people in Sheffield are shitting in bags. No, it's not the weirdest thing, though. I'll tell you the weirdest thing that I've ever come across working in a laboratory. Now, what is it that men want more than anything? More than money, more than women, more than fast cars. It's a bigger penis, isn't it? It's a bigger penis. That's what lads want, which is why we used to get all those spam emails. You want a bigger penis? And you'd go, no, I'm not bothered. But this one bloke from Sheffield, what he did was he decided that he wanted a bigger penis, so he gave himself a DIY penis enlargement, right? And he did this by getting a can of cavity wall insulation foam filler. Popped it down his old chap, boom, and then it fell off. Don't do that. Do what I did, which is click yes on all of those spam emails. Yes. And I don't know if you can tell, but I've got a 5,280 foot long penis. They saw me coming a mile away. Right. You know what they say, don't you? Always finish on a maths conversion dick joke. So that's what I'm going to do. Liverpool, you've been fucking wonderful. Thank you very much for listening to me. Good night.